how sharp do you feel? I mean, not dropping a set through to the quarters. Looks pretty good. Does it feel as good as it looks?
Thank you. I hope so. I mean, it's at this part of the tournament, you want to feel good and you want to feel like you're doing everything perfectly. And but really, at the end of the day, it's about walking to the net, shaking hands as the winner. So, however that happens is if it's 2 sets or 3 sets, that's how I want to walk to the end as a winner.
You had the arm issue that kept you out of doubles here, and you had Auckland too. How are you feeling physically after 4 matches at this level under your belt?
It was just not ideal to start the year like this, and it was a ton of anxiety, to be honest. But I'm really, really excited to be here in this tournament. I never withdraw. I really don't. So it was extenuating circumstances in Auckland, and I'm very happy to be here and like hitting the ball and hitting it in.
How's it feeling though?
Yeah, feel good. Thanks. Yeah.
Things you dare at all to think about what you could achieve here in Melbourne and potentially even coming up against your sister again in a final? Do you dare to dream?
That could hopefully happen. We both still have to work very hard to get there. I mean, today I played a qualifier and she hardly ever missed. So it doesn't matter who you come up against, they are coming and they want to win too and they have nothing to lose. So I'm going to be focused on winning one round at a time and focused on doing what it takes to deserve to be there.
Are you able to appreciate reaching the quarterfinal more these days, or is it, always next match for you?
Next match, for sure, because, I think the first time I played this tournament, I reached the quarterfinals. So I've done this, and this is where you want to be because you set yourself up to move forward, but this is not the end all for me. This is not the end goal.
People talk about your longevity in the sport as being remarkable, and it is, but it's. Do you see that as sort of the dominant narrative of what you're doing right now, or what do you see as sort of the best part of what you've been able to continue achieving? Is it just
the best part? I don't know. I don't sit back and think about the best part because usually I'm like in the middle of a part. So I'm like pushing forward to the future, and the past is something that I learn from and not something I dwell on. So that is how I see things. But honestly, it's just good scheduling. Throughout my whole career, I've never overplayed, and I think that saves you mentally and physically.
Mixed challenge is Pavlyuchenkova. You've played 5 times, so you know her pretty well. Thoughts on what that match will be like?
Yeah, I know her game. I've played a lot of matches this tournament, kind of not knowing what to expect, and that can be a little, it's a whole different approach. Like now, I've played her, I know what to expect, and so I can almost already be settled in before I get to that match. So it's a good thing.